Hello, hello! Who is ready for Death Stranding? Alright, make sure everything is live. Give everything a second to go. It takes a little bit to start up. I want to make sure it's going right. I'm excited! We haven't even gotten Toby yet. It's time for us to get into the meat of this game. Alright, let's just kind of get my bearings here. Hey guys! I'm doing alright tonight. How's everyone? Alright, we'll take on orders now. Orders for Sam are main orders, so they progress the main story mission. And we're at the beginning, so we're gonna take on, let's see, rare metal delivery distribution west of Capital Knot City. Let's listen to this briefing.
You'll be delivering supplies for a Cairo printer. The distro center you're going to has one. First expedition set it up. On its own, it's no different from your run-of-the-mill 3D printer. Connected, though, it can utilize Chiral network data to reproduce all kinds of things. And you can imagine how handy that might be. Now, I know I don't need to tell you, but steer clear of any BTs you find out there. Avoid out's the last thing we need.
Sam, it's Hartman. Void outs occur when the living of our world come into contact with beached things. The reaction is similar to what a physicist would call an annihilation, when a subatomic particle collides with its antiparticle. Alas, there ends our understanding. Why do the dead transform into BTs? Why are void outs only triggered by human contact? And why are people like you able to return seemingly unscathed? No one knows. Yet it cannot be a coincidence that these phenomena were observed only after we discovered the beach and bridged this world and the next. Anyway, to reiterate, the only reliable means by which you can prevent a void out is to stay far, far away from BTs.
Alright. Well, let's do our best to stay away from BTs. And we need to construct a post box. And we build a post box at the designated area, but let's listen to the briefing.
Sam, if you're in the middle of a run and decide you need to secure your cargo temporarily or entrust it to another porter, you'll want to make use of a post box. In addition to cargo, post boxes can also be used to share gear and weapons, if you're so inclined. Now, I'm sure you've used them before, but humor me and build one.
Alright.
Maybe between Capital Knot and that way station. If you're lacking a PCC, I'm afraid you'll just have to scrounge it up yourself.
Alright, do I want to grab this one? Is it timed? Yeah, let's grab them both. Okay, let's grab both of these things. These orders.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
Alright, well, they're giving us all the stuff we need. We're gonna load it all into the back, and then I can use triangle to auto-arrange it, because that is the best way to go. Head out.
Order assigned. Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time.
Alright, let us go build a post box.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So Manatee, you're planning to move to Alaska? That's actually pretty cool. I had an uncle who lived in Alaska. Absolutely loved it. I mean, he was way out there too. He even had like a team of huskies, a couple malamutes. I hear all sorts of interesting stories. Alright, this is a bad way. Let's go down here, where it's not so steep.
Too close.
thinking I should have waited on that other order. Man, I thought this was gonna be close. I didn't remember it being close. Can I like my own ladder? I like my ladder. Lets me cross the stream. Me when I tell my mom to carry the groceries in one go. Oh, you should see Lasser when he does that. But yes, this is a... It is the walking simulator. That still is pretty cool. I don't know. I stayed in Alaska a little bit with him. It was interesting. I just remember waking up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and it's bright out. Like it's the middle of the afternoon. Yeah, I should have totally waited to pick up this order. Oh man, now it's gonna start timefall. Oh man. Oh, Virginia's pretty. I used to live on the East Coast. Reminds me how much I miss the seasons. Although we have seasons here, it's mostly just... I don't even know. Differences in temperature and rain.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Yes, yes, yes. Here's the PCC. Let me get this built. The more you like other signs, ladders, etc., you can see more items that persons you're liking. Ah, that's good to know. Yay! We got the top rank. And we're getting scored for all the other stuff we did and stuff people liked. Alright.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Alright, I would normally try and do that, but I've got some cargo that needs to get going where it needs to be, and I don't have any, I don't have a way to repair it yet, and the timefall's gonna start messing it up, so I need to get going. Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up on chat. Alright, let's see. What are we doing? Oh, good. We're out of the time fall. I can relax a little. Let's go back over the creek. Hey, Miss Jen, and welcome to the Death Stranding. It feels a little... Oh, I do have Toby. I didn't even realize I had Toby. For some reason, I thought I didn't yet. I got too much cargo to carry it as is. I can't pick up more stuff. Oh, yes, the road building is very satisfying.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Good. Your Norman Reedus is giving himself a little pep talk. Keep on hiking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see if I can go a little faster here. Oh boy. I am truly a pack mule. Oh boy. Yeah. What's this game about? It is a... What is the word I'm looking for? After kind of like an extinction event, a big explosion happened and that connected the world of the living with the world of the dead. And that's what all this stuff is about. He's got this little baby that he carries on his chest that, whoa. Alright, hold on.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you.
Hey, you
Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
No! Leave me alone. I am but an innocent Ritus. Keep running, Sam! Ah! They're getting smarter. They're throwing their electrified thingamajigs where I'm about to be. Is this only on PlayStation? I'm not sure. There you go. Okay, run. Nope, nope, nope. Where am I even trying to go? This way. Headed in the... Whoa, what happened? What just happened? Oh. Okay, that scared the crap out of me.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Is this game worth buying in your opinion? I'd say yeah. It's a lot of fun. It depends on what you like. It does have a lot of go here, deliver this in it, which I know a lot of people don't like. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. It's definitely different. There's nothing like else. I've never played a game like it before. So if you're looking for something unique, there we go. Yeah, I know. The up close of the grass was rather terrifying. I thought for sure I fell. And all my cargo was going to be damaged. Is Amelia Sam's sister or wife? I believe that is his sister. You like story-based games? I mean, it has a story. I haven't finished the story, so I actually don't know what really happens. I don't know. It interested me, that's for sure. But I actually prefer story-driven games, too. I like to stream slightly different games than I enjoy playing in private, though. Does it have a good story? I'd say yeah. It has an engaging story. It has a very different story. What game am I doing after Death Stranding? I don't know. It depends on a lot of things. I told Lasser... Oh god. Timefall resistant wood has been damaged. I'm sorry. I'm sad. Oh, you didn't cheat, Christian? Oh, thank you. Yeah, well anyways, I told Lasser I have to complete the stuff I've got. So I have to complete Death Stranding before we even consider another game for me. Oh boy. Oh god.
You've got company.
Alright, how do I hold my breath? Right. Right. What is it called? Right. R1. Alright, it's trying. Let's go this way. Am I done with AC3?
Sam, it looks like one of your containers has been compromised. No need to panic. So long as you don't drop it, the contents shouldn't sustain any damage. And if the cargo itself is okay, then your eval won't be affected. Just take a little extra care from here on out, and you'll be fine. Good luck.
Oh boy. Getting all S rank is not get a trophy. Oh god, I was reading chat. The BTs are after me. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Okay, they're gonna try to grab me. No. Oh, perfect balance. Get away from me! Creepy dead things! Oh god. Well, I am going to have to restart this thing, aren't I? Oh god. Oh, I'm being dumb. Well, we might be finding out what happens if we get caught by BTs. I think I'm gonna have to go back and restart this order. Ah! The demons are on me! Oh my god. Drink your energy drink. Oh, alright. Well. Oh god, I'm about to get caught again. So I used to be really good at this game. Not anymore. I forgot how it works. Alright. Oh god, I'm hitting right towards the BC. Okay. Just stay here and be quiet. Can you do that? Move this creep on by. Oh god, no, no. Alright. Okay. We're gonna go around. There's gotta be another way around. We can't go that way. Oh god, I'm trapped. They're everywhere. Is this the highest difficulty? Yes, it is. Oh god. I thought I was through. Okay, be quiet and walk through. Quiet. Crawl! Okay. I think we're safe. No running. That is very counterintuitive, yes. The giant ghost thing is after me. I'm gonna want to run.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Alright, BB is suffering from autotaxemia. I need to get him to the baby hospital.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotaxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Alright. Well, hopefully my cargo isn't ruined, but I think it is. If I lived in this world, I'd become an underground hermit. Yeah, so would I. I think the whole BTs or dead people being after me has to really put a dampener on things. This game is about making deliveries in a world in which has been combined the living and the dead. Oh, crap. Oh my god. Wow. I've forgotten how to play this game. I get an A rank on everything normally, but I think I'm gonna have to redo this mission. Alright, I'm actually thinking I need to reload and just, I made too many mistakes. Let's go back and save this order. I'm still getting into the swing of things. There it goes. Bye, cargo. Alright, let us go load. I have a save. You get to see me and my fails. Yes. Head west. Okay, where was I? No, it was a checkpoint save. No. Order completed. Manual save. There it is. Yeah, it went downstream. Alright, since we've already listened to these quests, I'm just going to skip through it all. We're going to take on the postbox construction quest separately.
To build a post box.
Alright, we're skipping over this. We listened to this. Okay. Wait, I accepted the order. What happened?
To build a
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, confirm. Alright. Let us load it all up. Oh, I had a bunch of lost cargo, too? Okay. Make a delivery. So
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
alright. We're gonna deliver all that lost cargo that we picked up on our way here in the last episode. I thought I already handed it in.
Delivering cargo.
Okay. Yay, it was all at 100%. Let's put... Oh, cargo has been trusted to another player. Yay! Okay, so let's go build our post box.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I remember the post box being in a different direction. That was my first mistake. Work your body, Sam. Run. He's training for a marathon. Oh boy. Oh, what did I say? I thought I said Norman Reedus. Or is it Sam? I don't know.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed,
We get 40 likes for constructing a post box. S for awesome. Alright, next. Next.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
It's the future of printing, Anubis. I'm very jealous of this. Not only 3D printer, but I don't know, it can print all sorts of handy things. Alright. Back over my ladder. Now we're gonna go grab the other fateful order. What's the benefit of sharing things? I believe you get more likes and stuff like that.
Beginning scan.
It's been a little while, I'm still kind of getting into the swing of things, but also if you don't need something, you get a bunch of likes for sharing it, and you won't have to carry it around with you anymore. Alright, let's grab orders for Sam. We've already listened to this, so we're gonna skip over it. What do I mean by sharing things? You put it in the post box, it has a shared locker. I'll show you guys probably a bit later. Once we're done with this quest. Yeah, and you can also grab other gear from players. So like if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you need a ladder or a rope, and you didn't bring one, you happen to see a post box, you can go in there and check if anyone donated that item. So it can be a lifesaver. Or they can just be there. You can also put in lost cargo, all sorts of things. Alright, let's pick this up.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Oh, memory chips. Alright, let's keep an eye out for those. Back in mule territory.
Goddamn cosmonaut.
Alright, well, he's complaining that he needs an energy drink. Yay! Do I scan the terrain all the time? Sort of, it's kind of a habit. So when you scan the terrain, you get all these little guides on what is safe and not safe to step on.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
It tells me if, like, I'm gonna try to avoid something with the little red X's. Because then I'll lose my footing and probably fall, and my cargo will get damaged, and I'll be sad after the start. Oh god. I hate mules. Oh, that was close. Scan equals comfort, yes. It's practically an impulse whenever I play this game. Scan, scan, scan.
Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
We don't, though. We apparently don't know better at all. We're just gonna go tromping through BT territory. And I will hopefully not cry. Sure his stamina is nice and topped off before I go face the ghosts. Whatever you do, walk, crawl, or hold your breath. Yep, that's sort of the plan. Slow and steady wins the race. You can pee on souls jumping out of the black liquid. I'm sure you can. I'd probably die in the process, or, well, not die, cause a giant explosion. Void out is what they call it. Oh, here we go. Start crawling, Sam. I don't want to be going too fast. I do need to get through this rain. Oh, there we go. Sam is getting one hell of a workout, that's for sure. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, no, no, no. See, I wanna... I did. I'm heading right towards one. I'm gonna try risking it. Go over this uneven terrain. I'm also gonna probably have to neglect chat till I get through this area. Oh dear lord. The tension is mounting. Oh, there's another one. Right above. Oh god. Oh, they're everywhere. There's the baby BT. Alright. Oh, God, there's only one guy over there that I see. Maybe I can get around him. Oh god, there's another one? Flying. Okay, good. Now he's behind me at least. Alright, we're gonna use a rope. Oh god, what? Behind me? Fuck. On that we can agree, Sam. Leave me alone. Oh thank god, I think I'm through the worst of it. Okay. Heck am I? Oh god, there's beaches up there too. No! Alright.
No shame in running away.
No shame in running away. I agree. Okay, well, we got through that first part. Why are you not crouching? Come on. No! damage, containers. I've been in the time fall too long, I know. I'm trying. Whew. Alright. Oh, this big river. What are you doing, Sam? Come on. The rain should be stopping soon. This is where it stopped before. Right? Oh, thank you.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Alright, BB is suffering from autotaxemia. Get him where he needs to be.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called Autotaxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, no more running over uneven terrain. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this water gets pretty deep. Let's get up onto this rock here. And then I'll try to use the ladder for the rest of the way. Okay, come on. Well, that's something. I think I can handle it from here. There we go. Whew. Oh, we made it. We made it, guys. Feel that, Sam? You feel that sweet relief? We also picked up some metals. If I recall, we're gonna need that later.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain armed until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
I think Sam earned a nap.
Station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. When he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Sam earned a shower. He most certainly did. And look at all that 0% damage. It's beautiful. Alright, it's just counting the number of items we delivered and the cargo damage since we got gold on both because nothing happened. The delivery route doesn't really matter. Alright, as for awesome. And we're about to connect them to the chiral network. Delivery volume we're gonna get. Alright, we understand. Let's go.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Whoa, we are connected. We're still in the Midwest, aren't we?
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Alright, UCA membership and increased facility functionality. As more facilities join the UCA, Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase, and new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. And we have new interview data. Mules and drone syndrome, bridge babies, and timefall. Oh, we need to go check that out. New features have been added to your cufflinks. Mail, data. A new option has been added to delivery terminals. Recycle. This area is now connected to the Chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures, etc.
Looks like we're on the Chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our Chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Alright, we're gonna do that in a minute. First, I'm gonna recycle the metal I picked up, so then it gets added to this, center's available resources, which we will use for printing stuff and later building roads.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yep, and we have more metal available here. Okay. We need
Thank
to go
you
to the
for your
room.
contribution.
Oh, wait, stop punching the air.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the Chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotaxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Alright, we will check that out in a minute. Unless it's not gonna let me. I was gonna go do all the reading. I think it's not gonna let me. Alright, well, is it? Let me do the other stuff. Yeah, it's not letting me like access the map. Alright, well, let's go take a shower.
request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chiral. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Alright, let's go check out said reading. Let's check our mail first from Benjamin Hancock. Sorry, Sam, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up. And, I've got some more bad news for you, too. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing material, so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's been like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Alright, and this is from George Baton, the guy he was just complaining about. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed to bring us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again. Even watchtowers too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one, and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Alright, let's see. Check out our data. We'll actually check out the memory chip first. Oh, they're all locked? I thought I picked one up. Oh, whatever. We'll check that out and figure that out later. Alright, Mules and Drone Syndrome. From Di Hardman. He wrote this 2 years ago. Bridges' primary objective is to rebuild America, and in order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by reestablishing a delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated. AI managed deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system. Things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folk to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man, and indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process, so laws were put in place, and we stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society wouldn't survive without them. And that brought on a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they call it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped by the fact that Cairo clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers, whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. Alright. Bridge babies. Look, I'm kind of new here. Oh, this is from Deadman. He wrote this a year ago. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Deadman, on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research, to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long, long ago. But no one took the plunge and put what they discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work has already been done for us. We just need to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work, not how they can detect BTs, or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain. Their continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll have something new to share next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. And last but not least, Timefall by Hartman. Whoa, 3 years ago. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water having done so. Some researchers have gone as far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it's somehow affected by local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive of our own deaths, and even the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided our development as a species. Well, what if timefall has given us a new, supercharged version of this essential ability? One that will take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we shouldn't need to hole ourselves up in the knot cities. Perhaps in time, the Death Stranding will come to be seen as the phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I, for one, can't wait to set on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? Alright. I have to put the chip in the terminal. Huh. Alright, well, I'll probably check that out upstairs then.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Alright, let's go check on BB. And then we'll go do that. Hey, wait. Soothe him. Aww.
You okay?
Alright, let's go back. See, we're gonna make funny faces to try and get more likes from him and boost our connection. Let's see. Oh, baby didn't like it. I probably did that one before then. Alright. I guess he's just not in the mood. Alright, time to move. Let's go back upstairs and see what they want.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Alright, this game is pretty messed up, but anyways, we'll show you how to soothe the BB. L1 and down on the D-pad. And then you hit square. And just sort of rock your controller around. And he blows little heart bubbles. It's actually really cute. Alright. This is one very messed up game.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
I'm doing that already. Man, get off my back.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Alright, let's take on orders. Orders for Sam and... Oh, they're both weighted. They both go into the same place? No, recovery and collection of Cairo Crystals. Let's do the collection of Cairo Crystals first, and then we'll come do the recovery for the... whatever. Listen to the briefing.
Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of Cairo Crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but Cairo crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them, especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can, provided they have the necessary equipment, that is. I'll see that it's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter, chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles, ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it. On occasion, it even defies gravity. In practical terms, it can stop or even reverse time and causes objects to float. A special cylindrical case is required to collect and store it. Suffice it to say, the procurement of samples is vital to our ongoing research.
Alright, accept the order.
Mama's added a Watchtower Schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Alright. Well, they gave me one, so I don't need to do that. Oh, wait. No, I wanted to auto-arrange. I always auto-arrange. Alright, we're gonna go grab some chiralium.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Cairo crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
BT infested areas. That's where.
Beginning scan.
Alright.
Keep on keeping on.
Hey, Stonehead. Welcome to the Death Stranding stream. We are gonna go grab some Chiral Crystals in the very scary BT area.
Sam, Cairo Crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your Ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Oh, whoop. Here's some Carillium. Beware of ghosts. Yes, I am aware, unfortunately. They are terrifying. Do I have to go specifically to that area? No, I'm alright. I'm in the area, so... Creepy time! I have collected enough Cairo Crystals to complete the order. I kind of want to go get that one, but it's all the way across the water. Oh, let's go grab that one back there. I'll head back.
There we go. There we go.
There's more Carillium. I think I need new boots. They're getting a little worn.
Beginning scan.
Oh, you need 100 grams to get an S rank?
Restrictions lifted.
Does it say? No, this is cargo. Orders. Oh, you're right, yeah. Okay. Well, let's go back and grab some more then.
There we go.
Oh, well, it says total. I've already collected over 200. Oh, never mind.
There we go.
Well, I have tons of Cairo Crystals, so it should be good. I'm almost at 300. Give me that beautiful S rank.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, all Cairo Crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo Crystals you're carrying.
That's what I'm doing. Alright. Make delivery. Oh. Oh, it wants me to recycle it. And then we'll... 100.
crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Yay! That's right, more to build roads with. Yeah, I'm gonna hand the memory chip in a second. And there's our S rank, and we unlock container repair spray. This stuff is amazing. New interview data acquired. Chiral symmetry and chiralium. And Cairo Crystals can now be used at all UCA-affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City has increased. And clean materials is a new option.
Excess Cairo Crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Alright, we actually already went through recycling when I delivered that metal earlier.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Increasing your connection level with the facility will allow for more materials to be stored there and will make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality may be provided by bridges, and you can even receive a gift or two. And we earned the trophy custom kit. I think how do I check this out? There we go. Acquire your first piece of customization data. Alright, distribution has provided the following hologram data. Oh, I've got new hologram data stuff. I'll show you how to use that soon. And we've been more bandwidth, which means we can build more stuff. And we earn the trophy Well Connected. Reach connection level 3 with the facility. Oh, wait. Did not mean to do that. Alright. Let us continue. And here's where we see all of our likes pour in. And Prominent Porter. New trophy. We're getting trophies left and right here. Reach grade 10 in any delivery evaluation category. Alright, you have achieved delivery volume grade 10, yay. I can now carry more cargo. I'm even more of a beast.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Alright, yeah, this stuff is amazing. Hey, wait. It's on the cargo shelf still. I want all of it. Oh, X grenade? Oh, this is my shower stuff, I guess. Yes, we're gonna be bringing that.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more Cairo Crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Alright, let's check out our next order. And that is Chiral Printer Interface. We need to recover something. We'll listen to the briefing.
Heads up, Sam. Distro Center staff's got a favor to ask. Probably best I start from the beginning.
This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back. Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Alright, all it's gonna give me is PCC for we're gonna have to go steal something back from a mule camp. Alright, load it up. Auto arrange and head out.
Order assigned.
Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I'm gonna put a sign down. I can't even remember. How do I put a sign down? Hey. Place a marker. No, it's not that. Create sign. Here we go. Triangle. Let's create an I Heart BB sign. Okay, wait. So can I use this bike? It said the battery was dead. I don't think I can, but I want to try anyway. Yeah, the battery's dead, so...
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying
Alright,
ID.
let's go steal some cargo back.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome. Transporter bridge weapons restrictions lifted.
Speaking of, has anyone seen... speaking of bots, I should say. Has anyone seen that sub simulator on Reddit? It's a whole Reddit with a bunch of bots talking to each other. It's honestly really creepy.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
I have nothing with which to fight. Oh, God. Subduing mules. Use square to attack. Whoa! And attack mule repeatedly and knock them unconscious. Okay. Probably do this. Go, Daryl, go. It is Daryl. From The Walking Dead. You send me into mule territory without weapons. I am displeased. Yeah, there is combat in this game. It's not a main feature, but well, there's actually a mission in which there's a ton of combat, but I'll spoil it if I say, oh, okay, we're close to our destination. Man, I've got a lot of junk on me, don't I? Probably should have left some of it. Whatever. I can ditch it if I don't need to. Okay. And the cargo scanner can be used. Okay.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Well, don't they have that scanner thing that's gonna discover me, like, immediately? Thought I was gonna have to punch him out. I never could get used to using the rope. Oh, God.
Been spotted by a mule. Find somewhere to hold on. Look around and trust your instincts.
Alright, there's one coming for me over here. Ah! Come here! Ha! Sucks to be you. Grabbed a crypto bite. Metal high density? Remember these? Hello. Oh, it's your metal, really. Goodbye. I kind of want to grab. Yeah, it's getting heavy.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
Yes, I have been busy. Oh good, now I get to do this whole thing in peace. Drink your stamina thing. Your energy drink, Sam. You're lagging a little. Alright, chiral printer interface. Lost cargo, special device. Oh. Alright, let's grab this lost cargo. Wait, no. Oh man, I wish I could carry a lot more, but let's ditch this, offload. Carry it? Oh, I'm over the limit. Alright, I can't. Lost cargo, materials for large-scale construction. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to carry that. Alright, no? Wait. Ah, still too much. Alright. One more needs to be dropped. All this PCC is like 5 pounds. I wonder if I can just build something with it really quick. I'm trying to build something. Oh, tools cannot be used. Cargo is too heavy. Okay. Well, here, let's just drop something. Alright. Then I will build a post box. Oh, hostile territory. Oh, fine. I want to bring this back. Abandon the PCC? Yeah, let's abandon the PCC. Oh wait, I forgot to optimize my cargo. Optimize. There we go. Alright, we'll come back and get it later. We've got a lot of cargo on our backs. Hey, Jessica! Welcome to the shiniest Death Stranding. Got to build a post box. Well, good night, teddy bear. Thank you for coming. Okay. Probably want to just cross here really soon. Very unstable ground. I like the climbing anchors more than ladders. Much more stable. This way. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't wait till I get the exoskeletons again. Allow you to carry a lot more cargo. Okay. I'm used of all my toys. Oh boy, here we go.
Mules. Damn attic keeping our cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
I just have to say, the whole entire concept of people being addicted to delivering cargo is hilarious to me. Let's see if we are on stable enough ground to run. There we go, picking up the pace a little. His back is made of steel. I can't even imagine the amount of strength this would take. You should see me taking the groceries in. I do it in like 6 or 7 trips when I do it. And Lasser, he'll like just haul everything up in one trip. I'm just like, how?
Name's Sam.
Thanks for the help.
I'll just start liking all sorts of things.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying
Thanks for the
ID.
help.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I have been stingy with likes before.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Can I like my own sign? No.
Keep on keeping on.
I mean, I remember when I first played, I'd you know, call out name Sam, and usually I'd get a call back. It's name Sam too. Not as many players. All right, well, let's deliver the requested cargo, and we have returned 2 other bits of cargo. You can get extra connection and likes and all that. Stole it back from those dirty mules.
Time to get that Chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Alright, let's take a look at our grading. 0% damage. Alright. And there's our S rank.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Alright. And we have new interview data acquired. Necrosis in the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago, distribution center west of Capital Nut City and the Chiral Network 1. Oh, and we can now build bridges. And here's all the data for our lost cargo. And yeah, I would totally do it in one trip if I could, but we have this really steep hill, and I have the upper body strength of a noodle. It is not gonna happen. Alright, let's just put on a skip on that. Oh, and we're now at Skilled Handler. Ooh. I have reached miscellaneous grade 10 and will receive more likes.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a Chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the Chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available.
Alright, why do I
Please
have
access
so
delivery
much
terminal for-
crap on my back?
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
Oh, I've got all these high density metals too. Alright. Let's go recycle all that. And oh, what else have I don't think recycle metals, recycle that. There we go. Yay! Like the recycling screen. Okay, more materials. And what did I? Oh, here, let's share the memory chip data we picked up. Yes.
So, you're a treasure hunter in your spare time, huh? It's funny. I didn't think you had it.
Okay, memory chip data restored. The following data can now be viewed via your cufflinks. Frame arms Bayako? Alright, that sounds
Thank
strange.
you for your contribution.
Let's see if we can, oh, we can go read it from here. That's nice. Oh, wow, we've got a ton of interviews and data. Where is memory chip? Here, let's go look at this. Frame Arms by Akko. Alright, Frame Arms was a series of original plastic robot figurines created by Kobo Bukiya, one of Japan's premier manufacturers of plastic models. I'm sure I butchered that. Each robot shares the same basic frame architecture with different external parts being attached to create an individual mechanoid. The Byakko White Tiger figure is a rare masterpiece based on one of Yoji Shinkawa's designs. The fully realized world and captivating story behind the Frame Arms series won its many dedicated fans. Alright. Interviews. Necrosis of the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. From Hartman 3 years ago. The Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the Ha and the Ka, the body and the soul. Various texts expound upon their nature in detail, but perhaps it is simplest to conceive of them as follows. The soul is that which joins with the child in the womb and gives life to the body. It is also that which departs the body upon death. Ergo, the body is simply a vessel. Should the soul return to it, it will live again. This is precisely what is observed in near-death experiences, a soul separated, albeit briefly, from its body. The Egyptians believed death not to be an instantaneous change of state, but a process by which the soul moves from one realm to another. But this process itself has changed, thanks to the Death Stranding. In the normal order of things, when death occurs, the soul vacates the body and passes into the seam. From there, it transitions to the beach, and only then to the world of the dead. But after the stranding, a soul that has already made its journey to the beach may attempt to return to its body in this world. It was hard to believe at first, but the process of necrosis provided proof of this phenomenon that was difficult to deny. This is why it is imperative that we burn the bodies of the dead. The body must be destroyed to sever the link with the soul. Only then will the soul be free to journey to the world beyond. Alright, we will check out the rest of those interviews at the end of the stream. Now, let us take on a new order for Sam. Oh, wow, we've got a ton of them. Construction of a bridge. We'll do that one next. And listen to the briefing.
Hey, Sam, mind doing me a favor? There's a bridge that needs building. Over a river, just outside that distro center. It's too deep to ford, and we'd like a long-term solution. The foundation's already been laid, and everything required to finish the job should be in storage. All you need to do is carry the remaining materials to the construction area and use them to complete the bridge. If it turns out there isn't enough there for our needs after all, you'll have to come up with the rest on your own. I know you've got a lot on your plate right now, but remember, this bridge will make your life easier too.
Alright. Let's grab that order first.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Alright, the foundation of a bridge. Once the foundation is in place, add materials to level up the structure and complete the construction. When constructing a bridge, use L2, hold plus triangle to select its length. And materials required for completion, 800 metals. Okay. Oh, it's giving me even more stuff. Alright, let's load it all up. And head out to make our bridge.
Order assigned.
And, oh, let's also put my new shoes on. I need new shoes. Oh, I've got 2 boots. Oh, no, there we go. Put it on. I can... Boots are a porter's best friend. I imagine this is for equipping boots. Yeah, change footwear for the first time.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Alright, that is exactly what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna stop calling him Mom or something, because he calls me every 2 seconds. This is what you do.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access.
Oh, well, crap. I should have let him finish talking. Alright, here's everything you need. We have it on our back. Put the 800 metals in, and it's going to autocomplete. This is actually really cool. It's a cool concept. I've never seen a 3D printer. I mean, I've heard about them, and I've watched them a bit on Reddit, and they are crazy cool. Wonder if this is our future. Yes, I did notice the dream catcher. I can't remember the story behind it, but I think we... Oh, yes, we only traveled 146 meters. Let's move on from that concept. And we got 42 likes for doing that.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Keep on keeping on.
Okay, I thought that was Amelie.
Sam, got a new order for you. Another delivery to make and a knot to link up. Check the terminal when you have a moment.
But I couldn't remember. I was cut off there. Alright, let's check out the orders. I think he needs to go take a nap. This one's going to the wind farm. That's in a completely separate direction. And this one is going to the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. Oh, we get the maser gun. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Alright, let's just grab this one. Let's listen to the briefing.
Did you see the ridge to the east of the distro center? Well, up top is an old decommissioned factory. Abandoned, we thought, until we spotted mules making themselves at home among the ruins. We need to know what they're up to, but getting inside won't be easy. Fortunately, a few days ago, we observed them taking cargo out of the facility and prepping it for transport. If we can secure that cargo for analysis, we might gain some insight into their plans. And that's where you come in. The cargo is situated near the factory entrance. All you have to do is grab it and bring it back to the distro center. As always, stealth would be our preferred approach, but you'd best be ready to fight if they catch you. Make sure you're well prepared before you head out.
Alright, they scared me a little. I'm gonna take a nap first and get my stamina bar up to full. So, I will come back out. We'll skip the briefing and just grab that quest and go. Skip. Alright, now we're gonna head right out. Take on orders. We're gonna grab the maser gun. Wait, what? Oh, okay, good. No, I didn't grab that. We'll grab the wind farm delivery next. I don't need to fabricate anything. I have everything I need.
We're issuing you a maser gun. This close-range, non-lethal weapon incapacitates hostiles with a powerful electrical burst. Bear in mind that it requires battery power to function. You should visit the firing range to familiarize yourself with it. Use the terminal to head to the range whenever you like.
And hey, Marvin, and either name is fine, Mrs. Shinies or Blueberry. Welcome to Death Stranding. Let's see, I have so much cargo. Do I really need that many ladders? I don't think so. Anything. I'm gonna recycle one of the ladders. I've got plenty. Okay.
Order assigned.
Let's recycle a ladder. Hopefully I don't come to regret that, but I just feel like I have too much. The graphics are amazing, as is the music.
Thank you for your continued support.
Alright, off we go.
Thank you for your contribution.
It is time.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keeping on.
Am I keeping Laster out of trouble? That's impossible. He is born in trouble. Let me see. If I like this thing more, do I get...
Hello.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't. I've already liked it. Which direction am I heading? Ooh, all the way up there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Off we go. Now I've got a gun too, right? No. Wait, how do I use the gun? That might be something I want to find out. No. Wow. Tools. There's my health stuff. Oh, this is interesting. I'm genuinely confused as to how I use the gun they gave me. Ranked orders. Participate in the rankings and compare your performance to that of other players. Take on ranked orders or attempt a drill at the firing range when these events are available. Your final ranking will be determined at the end of the event, and you will receive banners and medals to display your bridge link screen depending on your performance. The rewards you receive will depend on your ranking. Your ranking will be affected by other players' results. The bridge link screen will be unlocked as you progress through the game. Okay. New ranked event available. Select ranked orders from the cufflinks to view it. It's going to expire on the 8th. I got other stuff to do. I kind of want to check that out later. I am... Maser gun recommended. So I have the maser gun. Why isn't it... It's carried on the back. A gun that produces a powerful electrical charge. The charge is produced as a result of the maser, blah blah blah. Hold R2 to continually administer the charge. Okay. No, double clicking doesn't work. Well, hopefully I can figure out how to use the gun. Oh, there's 2 pages. Change page R3. Okay, there it is. There's the maser gun. Alright, I know what to do now. Oh, I apparently selected urinate. I don't remember this quest at all. Was this added?
There we go. There we go.
I like your sign, dude. Ooh, cryptobiotes. Always need these. And then the rest of them the rest of them pick off on me. Disgusting little bugs.
There we go.
I do like about this game is it's very peaceful. I know there's ghosts and murderous thugs everywhere, but it gives me a sense of serenity even so. Is that where we're headed? Test materials. Well, maybe I'll grab it on the way back. Luden's fan.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
I can't even get in there. I have to find, it's probably, I think with these rare out of the way porters, you have to find cargo to deliver to them before you can unlock them. So keep an eye out for lost cargo for Luden's fan. I have not seen it. I should probably build a ladder. How's the BB? He is doing fine. Pretty quiet right now, but we're not in BT territory. Time for me to build a ladder. I'm gonna need to build another ladder. Oh god. Well, I don't really have any cargo, so it doesn't matter too much. Up there, or is it just showing me another end of the territory? Well, I've certainly gone the direct route.
Sam, you should be coming up on that cargo. And a boatload of mules, no doubt. Stay out of sight and try not to make too much noise if they're within earshot. We don't want this going sideways.
Oh, did he see me? Yeah, he saw me. I am not good at sneaking. Oh boy. Oh crap. That was my PCC. Time to use my gun, which I pretty much forgot that I even have, so. Eat your cryptobiotes. Eat it. Or am I full? Oh, I'm at full. Okay. Okay, where's my gun? There it is. Ah! What is this gun? Is that it? That's all it does? Oh, there it goes. This is not... I'm not liking this gun. Ow! Screw you! I'm trying to use my gun. There it goes. Whew. Postal wars. FedEx versus UPS. You gotta hold down the button to continue to charge. I was holding down the button. I don't know. It just sort of did that thing. I don't even know. It just like shot out and then it was done. Okay, hopefully. There is the postal box we are after. We are almost there. I am very grateful that I made Sam take a nap before this mission because we are using all the stamina. Ooh. Alright, it's down there. Yeah, we definitely did not have this mission during launch. Yeah, this is really cool. These ruins, I definitely like it. Alright. Now we need all the factory rune data, which is what we're after. And how about metals? Can we grab metals? Oh, they drop some high density stuff outside. I'm gonna have to grab that.
Good work, Sam. I knew you'd get what we need. Looks like the entrance is locked down. Not that we were planning to head inside just yet. No point in sticking around. Get that cargo back to the distro center.
Okay, we'll grab some high density metals while we're here. Why sneak when you can slam mules in the face? You guys having a nice nap? Boy, this is a steep incline. I knew this was just gonna be so much fun to go back down. Oh god, do I only have one rope? Oh my god. Okay. That is gonna be so much fun to deal with. I forgot that you can tie them up. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Nope, nope. Going the wrong way, Sam. Oh, this is gonna suck. I only have one rope. I definitely did not bring enough rope. Oh god, yeah, you can't even... Hopefully it'll get me down this part too. Come on. And I'm kind of SOL. We use ladders going down. They don't work very well in my opinion. They're kind of hard. But yeah, a ladder would be better than nothing.
thing.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Well, that was a pretty song, and if you are tuning in and this isn't live, the reason that whole section was muted is because I'll get slammed with copyright claims if I don't mute it. So, my apologies, but that beautiful song will then be muted. Alright, we are here.
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
Active skeletons attached to your legs to enhance strength and facilitate movement. This particular model will allow you to carry heavier loads and help maintain your balance. When boosted, you'll be able to move somewhat faster, at the expense of power, of course. While this basic type does not excel in any particular category, it is resilient, and its battery consumption is comparatively low. Much better than relying on your legs alone, in short. See for yourself.
And we finally got that skeleton I was talking about. It is awesome. And we have the Maser gun. I am not a huge fan of the Maser gun. And a new song is unlocked. New interview data acquired. Memo 1, a Call to Arms. And we have the People's Porter trophy earned. Reach a total of 2,400 likes on the results screen. But we're about to see that.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Oh, support skeleton. Yeah, the thing I was talking about. It is awesome, but we're actually going to equip it immediately because it is that awesome.
See you around.
Is this a good game? Yeah, I would say it is. It depends on what you like. It is it's a different game, and I don't think it's for everyone. I can see a lot of people not liking it. It's a lot of delivery quests, so go here and deliver whatever, but it has a really unique and interesting story. I haven't completed it yet, so I don't know, but it's a really weird game. I am definitely looking forward to seeing how things turn out, though. Alright, we're gonna recycle all that. More medals are available. Private room / firing range. Check out your private room and the firing range. Okay, well, let's check out the firing range. I've never seen this before. This was not in the original game, or they added it later. I don't know. Thank you for subscribing, Isai. Let's see if I can't get the hang of a Maser gun. The firing range. Welcome to the firing range. Here you can try out the weapons arranged behind Sam and experiment with their various capabilities. Once you've picked a weapon, hold the right on the D-pad and R to equip it. Access the terminal in front of Sam to take part in true life drills. Restore weapons and targets to the original state and leave the firing range. Okay. It said it was behind Sam. Oh, here we go. I only have the maser gun. So I would like, well, I'd like to use my maser gun that I picked up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey. See, I'm holding it. It hates me. Oh, I hate this gun. I know he gets other weapons. There's something I'm doing wrong with it. Okay. Hold R2 to... Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright, well, I'm doing it right according to the thing. It doesn't reach that far, I don't think. Alright, whatever, we're done. We'll come back here when we have more guns to use. I thought we had one that shot like rubber bullets, all sorts of things. I think we have time for one more order, then I will go read all the stuff. And we're gonna bring a power supply unit delivery to the wind farm. Let's listen to the briefing.
You've done a fine job expanding the Cairo network. But to make the most of it, we'll need to generate more power. We'll have to make a few hops before we can link up the closest city too. Once this wind farm is part of the Cairo network, we'll be able to route the energy it generates through the beach. Unlike traditional transmission methods, nothing is lost. We can provide power to distant regions and utilize facilities there as electrical substations. You're to deliver a key component. Should be finished printing. Take it to the wind farm and get us in business.
Okay, we're gonna accept the order, and then I'm gonna print some more ropes. And a ladder. No, not that many. Wait. Number owned, supplies 1. I don't need 5. I just need more than I have. I have plenty of repair spray. Load him onto his back. Load it all up. And then optimize. We are ready to head out. Knock around hog time. That's my favorite.
Order assigned.
Or hit him with the truck, but then if you kill him, you gotta bring him to the incinerator.
Begin the scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on.
Let us head to the wind farm. See, now look at this skeleton. It is a thing of beauty. Oh, right, it has a battery charge on it. I gotta keep an eye on that. Ooh, the wind farm, right? It's through that BT area. Ooh, I vaguely remember it. Oh, we have received a new email from Benjamin Hancock. Probably about my porter grades, which have all been S ranked, so I assume it's a positive note. Oh yeah. If I recall, this mission was rough. Why isn't there a truck with an incinerator? That would be convenient. Yeah. What I would like is a blowtorch. Now, seriously, just think about it. You bring a blowtorch with you, and then if you accidentally kill a mule, you just sort of incinerate them. Turn them into ash. Would that actually work? I've never used a blowtorch in real life, and if I had, I certainly wouldn't have used it on a body. The things this game makes me think about.
Nice.
Grab grab some sandalwood or whatever. You can use this to make boots if you are in a pinch, but or sandalweed. You don't want to have to rely on that. No, I'm not picking up lost cargo unless it's going where I'm going.
There we go.
Keep on keeping on.
Metal. Nothing going to the wind farm? Yeah, everything's going to the way station west of Capital Knot City. Hello. So, oh right, I was going to show you how to do the hologram stuff. You can activate the terminal, and actually, maybe you can only customize it. I think I can. I don't want to do music. Hologram. And just select whichever one you want. A cheering bridge guard. Yes, he will be doing Far Cry 6 tomorrow. Right, I am behind on chat. My apologies. Oh, Skyrim. I missed that game. My problem is every time I switch computers, unless I build a new computer every couple years, is that I always seem to annihilate my save. I've gotta... I don't know. So now I'm sad because I lost my high-level character that I wasn't done with. So if I want to play Skyrim, I have to start all over again. And watch, I'll do it, and then a year and a half will go by, and I'll lose my save again. And here are containers. Yeah, love that container repair spray. Oh yeah. This is a really steep incline. And for the sake of, and with the wind blowing, it gets really hard to maintain your balance. So I like to use a climbing anchor right here. Anniversary edition is out next Tuesday. Now, I never actually got all the different editions, so if I download the anniversary edition of Skyrim, can I use all the mods that exist with it? Like, I found this one mod called Interesting NPCs, and I am now crazy for it. It was awesome. Yes, this is BT City. We are going to a very scary place, and I will be sad. All under here. I remember these woods very, very well. They were not kind to me. Oh, it's getting creepy. Wouldn't that be terrifying? You're just walking through the woods, taking a hike. Quick save. How do you quick save? No, it's a screenshot. Let's see if I can... And just in case, let's game the system. Anyways, as I was saying, how creepy would that be if you're walking through the woods and you're in this world where BTs or the dead go on living this undead life and you're just like surrounded by these creatures. Oh boy. First time doing this area, there were no BTs. You are very lucky. I've never been through here without being assaulted by BTs. Although it got better as time went on, and there were more objects built so I could avoid certain areas. Bridges, I think. Oh, so far, so good. See if we can't go down here. No. Oh, we're gonna get surrounded. They're everywhere, aren't they? Oh, it's a baby BT right there. Oh, there's a big fat one. Look at that one. It's huge. Hold your breath, Sam. Oh god. Coming near us? What's going on? No! It's everywhere! I'm trying. Whew. Okay. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Ah, there's more. Oh, wow, look at that one right in front of me. I know, baby. Oh, we are surrounded, yeah. That's a baby, though. There's the wind farm. We're almost there. I do need one of those blood guns. Oh, I do have those grenade things, or rather a vial of my shower water. I'm supposed to try it out. Oh, power supply unit. I gotta repair my stuff. I've been so preoccupied with BTs. Holy crap, it's not fully restored yet? There we go. Oh, I use that stuff all the time. That repair spray? It's like, no, only if you need to. I use it constantly.
You're clear of BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Alright, well there's a memory chip out there we're gonna grab too before I end this stream. Let's make a delivery, deliver requested cargo.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the Chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
I wish. No, I crossed through the worst part of this whole area to bring you power supply units. And S for awesome. Good. Whew. And I have acquired quite a few likes.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
And we've connected another area.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
Yeah, I can't wait to start building up the zip lines. They're a lot of fun. Alright, oh wow, a lot of new interview data. The wind farm assured data as a result of joining the UCA, and we can now build PCC to use generators. Supplier crest, bridge links. We have new options have been added to delivery terminals. Oh, we can now start doing standard orders, side quests, that sort of thing. Make delivery, deliver requested supplies, entrust cargo, and garage. The garage feature can be used at not cities and distribution centers.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edge Knot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot C so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
I will do that on the next video. We're gonna go grab a memory chip and then catch up on reading.
Hello?
I want to put a sign here, though. How do I do that? Sign. No. No. Well, I'm trying to point to this thing, but whatever. It got close. Alright. Sam, you're taking a spill there, aren't you? Let us go and catch up on reading. We got a message from Nick Easton. Still alive, new guy? Sam, how you doing out there? For a newbie, you're quite the workhorse, huh? Timefall's probably taking its toll on your equipment, am I right? Maybe some of your kit's not even usable anymore. Well, don't jump the gun and throw that stuff away just yet. One thing you can do is take your old equipment to a delivery terminal and recycle it. You can then fabricate yourself a shiny new whatever to use instead. Don't know if you're aware, but the whole recycling system is operated by the Bridget Strand Foundation. That's right, the president herself set it up as a means to convert busted tools and gear back into a usable resource. On the other hand, if your equipment's only halfway to broke, but you still want to part ways, you could use a share locker to donate it to another porter who needs the gear, whose need is greater than yours. You may well end up getting a like or two for your generosity. Never mind the warm fuzzy feeling of having helped your fellow man. Of course, the system works both ways, meaning you can snag stuff other porters have put in share lockers too, if you're the one who could do with a helping hand. Anyway, both the recycling system and the share lockers have their uses, and it's up to you to pick which method best suits your needs at any given moment. You've still got a lot to learn, I guess, but you'll have it all figured out in no time. I've got high hopes for you, kid. And next one is from Benjamin Hancock. Cargo condition and your porter grades. How's BB doing, Sam? I hope you managed to avoid autotaxemia altogether. By the way, I've been wondering, how are your porter grades these days? Getting better and better, I imagine. Or maybe you don't really care about that stuff. Well, in case you do, I thought I might give you a quick primer, since I know it can be confusing. Bridges has developed a unique system to evaluate porter performance, and it focuses on 5 categories: cargo condition, delivery volume, speed, bridge link, and miscellaneous. Obviously, the aim of the game is to get high grades in all 5 categories. If you ask me, though, you should prioritize cargo condition. I mean, what's the point of lugging something halfway across the continent if it's smashed to bits and pieces? It's smashed to bits in the process. Sure, some people aren't all that bothered. Some will even let you get away with up to 50% damage or so. But come on, imagine if you ordered a dozen thingamajigs and half of them were delivered broken. No, it's definitely better to put condition first. Treat your cargo with care and respect, and you'll be rewarded with way more likes, trust me. That was my motto back when I was a porter. It wasn't always easy, as you can imagine. Sometimes things got dicey, but I learned to hang in there and deliver my cargo in one piece. You do well to bear that in mind, Sam. After all, you've got the potential to be a way better porter than I ever was. Alright, let us go to data. I'm gonna get a drink of water. My throat is all scratchy. Alright, humanity's biggest problem, logistics. By Di Hardman 5 years ago. War and famine have been inescapable parts of human life since the rise of our species. And while the fall of America hasn't changed this fundamental truth, it's fair to say that these issues aren't pressing concerns. Can you remember the last time you heard of a prepper dying of starvation, much less someone in a not city? No one's fighting over water or oil or anything else, which isn't to say that people don't occasionally run out of supplies. But that's almost never because of a real shortage. It's usually a problem with logistics. In fact, it was to address such problems that the president created Bridges and developed the Chiral network. So yeah, no one's that desperate. Everybody's got enough for themselves, which is what led to the real problem. It's all too easy for people to become isolated from one another, and eventually forget that others even exist. People are free to live for themselves for the moment, without a care for the future. The president understood this better than anyone, and I know just how much it pained her. Alright. Chiral Symmetry. 3 years ago by Hartman. Not Die Hartman. Hartman. The word chiral comes from the Greek chir, meaning hand. Compare your left with your right. They seem similar in both size and shape, yes. Now face your palms away from you and place one hand over the other. Their shapes do not overlap exactly, but place your palms together and voila! A match. It is as if one hand is the mirror image of the other. But again, if you were to actually compare the mirror image of your hand to itself, we would see that the two are not identical. This is the essence of chirality, the state in which the mirror image of a shape does not match the original. It has been theorized that BTs are mirror images of ourselves. We were to exist in the same point in time and space. Our shapes, as it were, would not overlap neatly onto one another, save in reflection, and when our particles meet their opposites, a void-out occurs. The new form of communication we have devised utilizes beaches, which are akin to mirrors reflecting this world and the other, hence the term chiral network. Chiralium by Hartman 3 years ago. You would like to know more about chiralium? Well, wouldn't we all? I am happy to present the latest theories, but you must be aware that this is all that they are, theories. Chiralium, like dark matter, was born with our universe and has existed ever since, just not in a dimension we were able to perceive, until now. It is the beach that gives us access to that dimension, and with it, knowledge of Chiralium's existence, not just knowledge of it, of course. We have since observed it coalescing into crystalline form and recorded measurable physical and mental effects on individuals exposed to it. It has reshaped our understanding of reality and proven instrumental in the formulation of the multiverse's theory of beaches. Chiral matter is not affected by the passage of time. As far as these particles are concerned, none has elapsed since the Big Bang. Little wonder that they escaped our notice for so long, until man and BT first came together in void out and left nothing but Chiralium in their wake. Many of these claims are yet to be verified, but I believe that this is a fair summary of the scientific community's current consensus on the matter. No pun intended. I shall soon be heading west with the first expedition, and I look forward to learning more about Chiralium and its connections to the beach along the way. Chiral Contamination 1 by Hartman 3 years ago. Chiral contamination is the result of prolonged exposure to chiral radiation, which is emitted by Chiralium, a substance discovered at the same time as the beach. Prolonged exposure can significantly impact physical and mental health. The effects are not dissimilar from those observed in individuals exposed to extremely high levels of stress, levels which can be fatal, even. Such traumatic experiences can alter hormonal secretions, impair immune response, contribute to heart failure, and induce strokes. The most common symptom of chiral contamination is poor sleep quality due to vivid nightmares. If left unchecked, however, it can quickly progress a more advanced stage in which the aforementioned issues may be observed. The potential impact on an individual's mental health cannot be understated. The resulting hormonal imbalances frequently lead to heightened destructive impulses towards the self and others. Those dominated by such urges are named homodemons, the mad ones. In the case of some porters, such as mules, impaired memory and judgment has led them to develop an irrational obsession with their profession, hence the Homo Gestalt moniker. While it should be feasible and preferable for most individuals to avoid chiral contamination at all costs, there are those with demonstrated resistance who need not be so cautious. I speak, of course, of doom sufferers. The Discovery of Beaches and the Concept of Death by Hartman 3 years ago. With the discovery of the beach, the fundamental truth of death was upended. I doubt you will find many who would deny this. Alas, we can say little with confidence in any objective or scientific capacity, for our understanding of this new realm remains in its infancy and is ever evolving, much like our understanding of the universe as a whole. Perhaps the closest thing we have to a working explanation of the beach relates to the conception of a multiverse, but I digress. The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of the associated individual, and therefore linked to them irrevocably. This is why we have so energetically pursued the psychological, psychoanalytical, and neuroscientific angles when attempting to create a unified theory of the Death Stranding, the beach, and related phenomena. There was a fad a while back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about their beaches, and in so doing gain a greater understanding of the nature of death. Doom sufferers, in particular, provided excellent opportunities for study. An interesting theoretical question arose during that period. If a person's beach was a product of their consciousness, might animals have beaches? Well, alright, I lost my spot. Alright, might animals have beaches as well? A conundrum on the surface, but one quickly resolved. Only human corpses undergo necrosis and become BTs, which proves somewhat conclusively that only a human can possess a beach. And yet this begs another question. If all of that is required is consciousness akin to that of a human, could an AI have a beach? An android? I, for one, do not believe so. Why? Because the function of our beaches is to connect the worlds of the living and the dead. If an entity was never born, has never truly lived, and will never know death, surely it cannot have a beach. That is an interesting concept, though I'd like to think dogs have their own beaches. They are conscious. And what about dolphins? They're creepy intelligent. Anyway, Mama, 3 years ago, before first expedition's departure. So the core infrastructure is complete. The basic Cupid ready chiral network setup is good to go. Now all we have to do is connect Central Knot City to Capital and prove that it actually works. Sadly, I won't be here to see it. I've been assigned to the expedition team's second group, so I'll be heading west with the others. But the people in charge here are the best of the best, and they'll have the network operational inside of 3 years just as planned. I'm sure of it. And while they're seeing to that, we'll be visiting towns and whatnot across the country and putting the facilities in place for when things are finally up and running. Amelie and the others in the lead group will be forging the connections and laying the groundwork to make sure everything goes to plan. Afterwards, we'll just need to link it all up with the operational Cupids, and that should be that. It's kind of like the Apollo missions back in the day, when they used a 3-stage rocket to get to the moon, right? Well, we're using a 3-stage process to do something almost as revolutionary. 2 years ago, distribution center west of Capital Knot City. From Benjamin Hancock 2 years ago. It's been about a year now since we came up here with the rear guard. The first folks through did us the favor of setting up the chiral relay and patching things up before we arrived. So we're doing all right. Not so sure about everyone else though. Folks back home sound kind of freaked out. We don't know what's going on. Oh, I lost my spot. We don't know what's going on in Central Capital, let alone how Amelie and the others who kept heading west are doing. But something doesn't feel right. What's more, a lot of the guys have developed some kind of agoraphobia. Like the thought alone of going outside scares the shit out of them. See, the distro centers and the way stations around these parts here aren't like the ones back east. They're much more isolated, out in the middle of nowhere, can't help but feel cut off from the world. And there's a lot of staff on hand, and there's not a lot of staff on hand neither, which means you often have to do the work of 2 guys, which can make it that much lonelier too. And then you factor in the terrorism rumors. Also, is it just me, or does it feel like there's more mules out there these days? Don't get me wrong, I know they're not out to get us, all they want is our cargo, right? Well, that doesn't change the fact that they're not making our work any easier, especially since a lot of these guys used to be first-rate porters and could run rings around us if they hadn't, you know. Still, for now, the network systems are up and running, and we're just holding out for the day when the second expedition comes through with the working Cupid. Till then, we'll keep things chugging along. That much we can do for bridges and country. Am I right? Alright, Memo 1, Call to Arms, our last one. From unknown, when unknown, and where unknown. We're not done yet, hardly even started, and far from finished. They'll think they got away with it, covered up their tracks, and took us out for good measure. No one knows, and no one ever will. That's what they believe, but we're still here, still remember. And we still have the stomach for it, don't we? I know I do, and I think you do too. So stand with me and fight. We'll destroy that fake future Bridges is building for us and reclaim what's rightfully ours. Alright, so you can tell I'm starting to lose my voice, so this is a good place to wrap it up. I will see you guys next week at the same time, so Thursday at 7. And tomorrow, Lasser will be streaming Far Cry 6 at 7. So I hope to see you there, and thank you guys for coming. This has been exciting, getting back into Death Stranding. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.